So, if you didn't know already, I'm a college student, and I'm trying to get my life together. One way that you can do that is by buying groceries smart, and over the years I've learned some things. Let me give you my first tip. If you have to walk, take your bike. You can put your groceries on your handlebars as you walk home. Here's what I bought for my last trip. Napa cabbage, kale, more kale, acorn squash, onions, and these weird grapes. Yeah, they're really weird. They're called moondrop grapes, but they look very phallic. Tip number 1, buy heartier produce. This creates kind of a safety net. If you're bad about cooking one week, then these will probably still be okay after a couple weeks. But when your diet consists of mostly ramen noodles, you kind of want some greens. So still, same principle here. Buy heartier greens like brassicas, Napa cabbage, or kale. I really want to endorse Napa cabbage here. I'm Korean, so I grew up on this stuff. This is what kimchi's made out of. It's great for stir fry, soups, salads, and it's super cheap. It stores pretty well, and you can even freeze it. Maybe not if you want to eat it raw, though. That goes into tip number 2. Know how to store your food. This will save you tons of money, and it will keep your food tasting great. Speaking of tasting great, tip number 3, buy fresh garlic. I don't need to explain. Tip number 4, buy whole chicken and learn to break it down. You can use the meat how you normally would, and you can also use the bones for stock. Tip number 5, buy good eggs. Yes, they're a little more expensive, but you can taste the difference. As a side note, I already ate one, and I kind of broke one on my handlebars, so careful on that first tip. It doesn't have to be eggs, but choose one thing to invest in terms of quality and localness. But, the struggle is real. So tip number 6, be realistic about your financial situation. At the end of the day, you need to survive. Canned food, not great, hate it. But you can make a bangin' casserole that will last you the entire week. God, these things just really don't stay straight. That's fine. Oh, also, carbs are not the enemy. They're great, they keep you full, and you're more likely to be satisfied. Of course, everything in moderation. Tip number 7, know how much you need and adjust. I use soy milk for my coffee and my cereal, so I use it pretty regularly. But I couldn't get through half a gallon of silk without it going bad. So I started to buy 1-quart boxed soy milks. These are great. You don't have to refrigerate them before opening. Even better if you can ask your parents to buy them in bulk from Costco. And that goes into tip number 8. Buy in bulk when you can, especially for things like rice. It'll be much cheaper in the long run, and if there's an apocalypse, then you won't starve and you'll be fine. Lastly, tip number 9, be realistic about your time. If you're not gonna have time to cook, then buy stuff that you don't have to cook, but it's still fairly healthy. Basically, be realistic about your lifestyle. Once you do that, you can make informed decisions about what your grocery needs are, and you can save a lot of money and time. It also reduces a lot of food waste too. And eventually, maybe you'll get your life together, starting with groceries. Thanks for watching today's video. It's been a while since I've posted, sorry. But if you want to follow me on Instagram where I post a little more regularly, I have the link down below in the description box. It's dearme_euni.p. And if you found this video at all useful, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe. And I will see you for the next video. Thanks. Bye.